Hi, I'm Lucas, I go by he, they, and welcome to my channel. This is part 3 of making a warrior cats clan through a randomized generator. This clan is the Zealous and Smart U clan. They also live on the western side of Washington State. Specifically, they live in the Olympic Mountains. A interesting tidbit about U trees is that they are used to make cancer treatment, which I guess fits the whole thing. The concept, ideas, and lores is that these cats live in the Olympic mountain range. They are very super zealous about StarClan. They mourn their dead in the morning and then celebrate their death at night when they can see them in the stars. For them to become the leader, specifically, they have to get 9 starflowers, which is an actual plant in Washington State, and they have to collect 9 of them to receive their 9 lives. And then they release them into the lake as a thank you. Now, in this mountain range, there's over 300 lakes. But it's pretty easy to choose from because the lake that I chose has a starry theme to it. It's Lake Crescent because it fits the theme of StarClan and everything. One of the specific problems that they were facing is that the rest of the apprentices that were with the one apprentice that we have were all killed, so they have an apprentice problem. But a bunch of kids were born, so I guess that solves it. But there's a huge distance. One's about to be a warrior, so the others are newborns. So their current leader right now is Briarstar. They have 7 lives left, and they are a chocolate tom with short fur and green eyes. Now on to the story part. Briarstar is a very ambitious cat. He loves StarClan. He used to be obsessed with the Dark Forest and was a part of the Dark Forest, aka Cat Hell, for his ambition of power. But StarClan was the one who pulled him out, and because of that, he has devoted himself to StarClan. Even though Briarstar does seem to look cold-hearted, he's actually a very empathetic cat on the inside. Briarstar does have a lot of guilt for being a part of the Dark Forest. He never got to make amends with his parents before they passed away, because he was still a part of the Dark Forest, and they knew it was a whole complicated thing. And he wants to be the best leader he can for them. They weren't there for his 9 lives thing, but in his mind, he doesn't blame them because he did do bad stuff in the Dark Forest. Alrighty, next is our deputy Ravenblaze. She is a short-haired black she-cat with green eyes. Ravenblaze takes her role as deputy seriously and follows it to a T. She has a pretty plain design. I'm probably going to redesign it. I want to give her more of oomph and character than just a very plain looking face. She's been in many fights, and it's only taken 1 life, and that life she regrets dearly. Next, we have Black Whisper, the Menacing Cat. They are a black classic tabby tom with short fur and green eyes. He is the father of the only apprentice, which is a problem since one of the big rules for menacing cats is that they can't have kids, but Black Whisper proved them wrong, and he showed that everyone that you can raise a kit and be a menacing cat. He is a very bossy, clever, and curious cat, and he does not hesitate to help the other medicine cats with herbs that only grow in their area. He believes that they shouldn't, have herbs that only they can get and then not share. All of them should have equal amounts of everything. He does enjoy gossip with the other medicine cats as well while they go to the moon pool, but other than that, that is Black Whisper. Next is our warriors. First we have is Garlic Cloud. They are a short-haired white she-cat with green eyes. A third of her face is burned from a forest fire. She lost her leg from a coyote attack, and then her newborn kits to an eagle. She's been through a fuck ton, but her mate, Widowstorm, has been cheering her on through everything, and she does the same for him. She's a very shy and agile, quiet cat, and is a great hunter. Her and her mate go and compete on hunting missions all the time. Next is Coot Throat, a short-haired black and red ticked torty she-cat with amber eyes. A sassy, snide, intense, and sharp cat, and is mates with Daffodil Tail. She likes to snoop on the other cats and annoys them every time they meet on the border, and can tell by just body language alone when something is wrong, and then will proceed to point it out the moment she realizes it, to the discomfort of the other cats. But other than that, that is our lovely Coot Ear. She is a menace to the other clans, especially when they all meet. She is a horrible, lovely delight. Next is Daffodil Tail. She's a caramel and apricot mackerel tortoise cat with short fur and green eyes. And her mate is Coot Throat. She's a clean, frank, and eloquent cat who doesn't like to get dirty. She tends to embarrass the other cats when all the clans meet. She and Coot here team up on the other clans to tease them and make fun of them. That is also how they got together. Still confused on caramel and apricot colored cats? But if I find an image, I'm going to put it on the screen, like maybe on the side of it. Maybe it'll help. I honestly still don't know if I got it right. I should have probably done more research until now, but yeah. Oh, a little cute thing about her design is that I made her tail somewhat look like a little daffodil. So I thought that was cute. This is Daffodil Tail. I hope you enjoy her character. If I figure out whatever caramel and apricot means, I'll redo her design, probably. Next we have is Gorsetail. He is a cream-ticked pseudo-tabby tom with short fur and green eyes. And yes, I remembered his tabby markings this time. Gorsetail is a laid-back, civil, gentle tom. His mate is Marigold Mist and is currently in the nursery with their 2 kits. This is their first time being parents and they couldn't be more excited. He still does his exploring, but he does bring back flowers every time he goes. And he gives it to Marigold and the kits as a present. I think my favorite part of his design is his tail. It just looks so floopy and long and soft. It canonically is probably the softest tail in the universe. Copperpell is a chocolate and red mackerel tortoise cat with short fur and hazel eyes. She was born a chimera and thought to be a tom when she was growing up. When she was apprenticed, she made it very clear that in her heart and soul that she was a she-cat, and everyone supported her. Whether some other cats in other clans didn't like it, their opinions weren't cared for. She's very diligent, brash, and a little cold, but very soft on the inside if you get to know her. She's also a new mom with her mate, Cloverfur, and they had 5 kits. You'll see them later on in the video when we introduce all the queens. But I hope you like Copperpell. I think she was honestly my favorite design out of these characters. I specifically love the patterns, the colors, the face. I love everything. Alrighty, our next cat is Burnett's father, who doesn't know he exists at the moment. He's a long-haired red mackerel tabby tom with hazel eyes. And yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know, but when he does, he's gonna shower him with love, don't worry. He's a very mature, attentive, loving, but cunning tom. He doesn't have any shame when he finds out. He won't care at all. Violet Clan would let him go between boys to go see his son. He wouldn't care. He'd have no shame. He'd just boast about his son 24/7. He's already been making dad jokes, so people in the clan were joking, "Oh, do you have a secret kit?" Turns out it was true, but yeah. Sorry about that weird noise quality earlier. I don't know what that was, but I forgot to mention his name. His name is Roseface. I hope you like his character. I think he's a very nice design. Not my top favorite, but I think he has a very sweet design. Next is Widowstorm. I changed their name from Spiderstorm to Widowstorm because it sounded cooler and I had already too many spider-named characters from this generator. But he is a black tom with long fur and green eyes. Widowstorm is one of the best cats to go to advice to. He's responsible, wise, and flexible. When it comes to everything, he's great with battles. He's great being a mediator with other clans. New clan really likes that idea of a mediator cat. And he's the one who's mates with Garlic Cloud, by the way, before we go to the next cat. I thought I mentioned that because I don't know if I mentioned it in the other one. Our next warrior cat and our last warrior cat is Yellow Whisker. She's a short-haired blue and cream-ticked calico she-cat with hazel eyes. She's a good talker. She's very stubborn and a bit judgmental, but she's one to talk. You'll see in a second. The thing is, she had a crush on another cat from another clan, had 2 kids with him, and she kept it a secret because of, the rules and everything. And then she found out that he had already introduced it to his clan, told them they were abandoned, and that he already had kits with another she-cat, and she was the other she-cat. But, so that's a very big problem. The moment she found out, she, burst into Briarstar's nest, in the middle of the night, and then blabbered about everything to him, and they both plan on telling the leader of the other clan. You'll see them in part 5. You're gonna have to wait another video, sorry. But yes, and she will not stop to get her kits back. She wasn't sure how her clan reacted because Briarstar was very strict. So she thought it would be better to go with a clan that was more, I think this clan's a lot more flexible. And she just thought that would be better. And then he proved her wrong. So right now she's nothing but a stressed furball. Very stressed out, very feeling guilty. She wished she made better decisions. But yeah. After that is our only apprentice, Jackdaw Paw. Jackdaw is a type of corvid. I'll put an image up below. Anyways, they're a black mackerel tabby tom with short fur and amber eyes. He's a very sly, clever, and abrasive cat. Though his mom was a loner, he holds no shame to his parentage one bit, and will make fun of cats who make fun of him and his parentage. And when he gets in trouble, he'll say he's doing only what they did to him. He takes the rules that treat others the way you want to be treated literally, because if other cats are being rude to them, that's probably how they want to be treated, right? That's how he sees it. So, this is our only apprentice. Alrighty, next is our queens, and the first one is Marigold Mist. She's a red she-cat with long fur and gold eyes. She's a strategist, she's strict and is silent and loves to hunt. She's very talented at it. She still itches to hunt even though she's in the nursery with her kits. So Gorsetail will watch them while she goes hunts and brings them back home food. She also needs to go out and take a stretch because I think she'd go crazy staying in the nursery 24/7. And her and Gorsetail, they have a good plan, so props to them. Next is our other queen, Ploverfur. I changed her name from Cormorant Fur to Ploverfur because we already have 2 other cormorants. She's a sparse-haired black mackerel tabby she-cat with hazel eyes. The name of the bird is called the Chattering Plover. It's what I named her after because she's a chattering, brave, and ambitious cat. She likes getting out of the nursery every once in a while, so, Copperpelt will look after the kits, but, also I just realized while looking through this time-lapse that I don't draw the kits till the end of the video. So, you'll see all 5 of them in the end of the video. Oopsies, my bad on that, but, after this, we're going to be going on to our only elder, but give it up for the lovely Ploverfur. Alrighty, on to our elder. He is a very long-haired black tom with gold eyes. He's slow, old. He's not ancient, but he's getting there. He tells kits and apprentice how he fought off cougars, coyotes, and owls, and had a tougher being followed or stalked by one. He'll tell them about how to tell the difference between StarClan cats and then Dark Forest cats. He'll tell them tales of how he fought the Dark Forest cats and how there were all these wars and rebellions that happened in his time because everything was in chaos. They'll tell tales of a different mountain range from across from them. One of the mountains had erupted, and this tale was told from time and time again. It was actually before he was born and before his grandparents were born. So, their kits are Dove Kit. They're a cream cat with hazel eyes, and their sister is Cinnamon Kit, a red mackerel tabby she-cat with green eyes. Cinnamon Kit is often teased for having so much energy, flying off the walls like a flying squirrel, while Dove Kit is more like a deer mouse. They are quiet but mischievous. Alright, last part of the drawing. We have these kits. We have the first one is Dusk Kit. They're a red tabby tom with green eyes, like his mom, Copperpelt. Next is Creek Kit. They don't have any tabby markings. They're just a plain solid black cat with hazel eyes. After them is Moth Kit. They're a black mackerel tabby with hazel eyes. Then there's Dawn Kit, a red and chocolate Tory with mackerel tabby markings and has green eyes. And last but not least is Fawn Kit, a black and orange Tory with greenish hazel eyes. That is all 5 of them. I do hope you enjoy the designs. Well, that's it for you, clan. I can't wait you to see the next clan after these 5. I might do one for Eastern Washington. Don't know that much about it. I've never been to the side of Eastern Washington, but I'm thinking of, instead of doing the Olympic mountain range, I'll do the Cascade mountain range. But anyways, I hope you have a wonderful day, and please like and subscribe.